Hi guys, welcome to Easy Learning. Today I am going to discuss services for AngularJS expressions. These are three services. Number one, parse. Number two, interpolate. Number three, compile. AngularJS expressions and directives. AngularJS contains three services that are used to work with AngularJS content and binding expressions. These services are used to process content into functions, and then we can call those functions to generate content. These services work with simple expressions to fragments of HTML that contain bindings and directives. When to use these services? These services are useful when writing directives because they let us take explicit control of the process used to generate and render content. You don't need these services in basic directives, but you will find them good when you get into problems that require precise management of templates. Now I am going to discuss about the description of these services. Number one, parse. Parse converts AngularJS expressions into functions, and those functions can be invoked to generate content later on. Number two, interpolate. Interpolate converts a string that contains inline bindings into a function, and that function can be invoked to generate content later on. Now you can check the difference between these two services. Parse is just taking expressions, but interpolate is taking string plus expressions. In previous two services I discussed parse is taking expressions and interpolate is taking expression plus string. But mm, somehow when I need to use directives along with the bindings and string, then I cannot use parse or interpolate. Then I will use compile. So here I am going to describe about $compile. $compile converts an HTML fragment that contains bindings and directives into a function, and that function can be invoked to generate content. So you can see the difference between these three services. Parse is just working on Angular expressions. Interpolate is working on expression plus string, and $compile is working on expression plus string plus direct. This is a code example about parse service. I am not going to describe how this whole code works, but I am going to describe how parse works here. You can note two dark red lines. In first line, I am giving parse service an expression, and parse service is providing me a function which I am storing into a variable parse func. Now you can think how expression is coming, because you can see here is a new value variable, and you can think this is not an expression. Basically I am providing expression through an input, and this input I will show you in the next slide. Currently you should consider this, that parse is taking a variable which is coming from an HTML input element. Now parse is giving me a function, and I am taking it in parse func variable, and in the second line I am calling parse func. So it is the same as I am calling any other function and passing scope to it. So it will return me the content of that expression. This is a code example about parse.